Hello everyone, and today I am proud to present to you a real achievement for the Total War modding world, not only for Rome Remastered, but in general. This is the next version of Rome Total Realism Imperium Surrectum, or RIS, and as you can see, the map is enormous. This is the largest map ever created for any Total War game. So let's quickly take a look at this map here. And of course, combine this huge map with the lifted limits in terms of provinces, in terms of units, in terms of factions, and you've got something really interesting on your hands. The limits on buildings, of course. So, the Roman Republic in 270 BC, it starts out fairly small, right? Not a medium-sized faction at the start. And how many territories do you have? You've got quite a few, quite a large number of them. Just look at how many you have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, over 20 provinces, right? So just think of, especially for something like a medieval scenario, having such a huge map is an incredible boon. Especially when you have mods that seek to recreate the ancient world, the medieval world, in such detail, like RIS, right? So as you can see, I don't want to show off, I don't want to give away anything about campaign gameplay or units in this video. This is just going to be about the campaign map. Now, this map is 4 times the size of any map for Rome Total War that has been made to date. So let's quickly take a look here. And I can tell you, this map is pretty heavy. It takes a toll on your system, especially, I'm not running the most advanced system right now. I'm actually on a pretty puny system at the moment. But just look at this. This is pretty insane. This is even huge compared to a map like the Imperator map for Total War Rome Remastered that goes all the way to the entirety of India and has over 600 provinces. This I believe blows that one out in terms of the number of provinces, the detail here. Let's take a look at, for example, Asia Minor. And I mean, you've got so many towns and fortresses represented here that are not represented in any other mod, for example. So take a look here. You've got Dolike in the sort of Syria region. And every region has a very nice and well-researched name. Every city has a nice and well-researched name. It's just remarkable. Even a really small kingdom at the start, like Bithynia, or even Galatia, starts out with a good number of provinces, right? Of course, there are several new factions in this update as well, including Cappadocia, Media, Atropatene. I believe the Saka are in the previous update. But again, I just want to look at how big. This is the Caspian Sea. I mean, this is like the size of the Mediterranean on the vanilla map. Right? This is just enormous. And of course, this mini-map takes a long time to load on my system here. But, I mean, take a look at this. This is like already way bigger than, let's say, the Crusades Medieval Kingdoms campaign, which is not one of my favorites. But the size on this map, it's just remarkable, and there's just detail on this map that you can show that is just not something you can have on even a map the size of Mundus Magnus. Everyone talks about, Mundus Magnus is like the standard in terms of a big map for Rome Total War and Medieval 2. But this map, there are other large maps, like the Europa 270 BC map, for example. That's a huge map, right? But again, this one is, if I'm not mistaken, 4 times the size of that map. It's just incomparable. It's just incredible how it's an achievement of modding, and the fact that the entire map has been fully populated with settlements, accurate settlements with appropriate region names, right? So like if you're, let's say, trying to do an Alexander and conquer all the way to the Indus, you're going to have to really trek through Gedrosia here in the Gedrosian desert, and it's just going to be a nightmare, right? Trying to get through here, especially if you have very advanced campaign mechanics and armies harrying you on the way. It's like if you want to recreate an ancient campaign like that, it's going to be a slog. Other than that, that's pretty much everything I want to show you here. There's just not too much to say about it. It's just look. This is just something that is unprecedented, and you compare this to a map like, I don't know, Rome 2's map, for example, or any other map really for Total War, and just the detail here is as much detail as you expect from a regional campaign, but for every single region on the map. So you can have an Egyptian third intermediate civil war type campaign with just the Egypt that's on this map, or Egypt versus Kush regional campaign. It's just that massive. It's mind-boggling. It's mind-boggling what they've been able to do. You've got 4 settlements on Cyprus, and it doesn't look that crowded. It's hard to have a map like this and not make it too crowded, but this is pretty much the maximum of what I would want. You've got 4 settlements on Euboea. That's unheard of. Anyway, that's pretty much everything I have to say about this map here. Look at this Greece. It's not too crowded here. On the old map, it was too crowded. This was just too crowded. I'm going to go out and say it, but this is at least doable. All right, that's pretty much everything I have to say about this map here. I hope you enjoy videos about the historical Total Wars and their mods. If you do, please leave a like, subscribe. You can sign up for the public beta here to check out this map, right? Take a look at the Discord for RIS in the link below, as well as the Discord for the Rome Total War modding community. And I just got an update out for Chivalry as well, so check that out. I'll have a link in the description. I'll have a video about that as well. Again, if you like videos about the historical Total Wars and their mods, stay tuned. There is a lot more coming. And just look at the potential here with the unlimited religions, unlimited cultures, unlimited buildings. Every campaign is going to be super detailed in this mod, so I hope you stay tuned for that. And I'll see you all in the next one later.